Hello, wanted to make a quick video for my friends John and Rachel Taylor, two of my closest friends. Rachel I've known since we were both teenagers, and John I've known, he moved to Nashville maybe just before 2020. I think maybe it was, I know I moved here in 2019, so I know he must have moved here sometime after that, 2020, 2021. Anyway, they are recently married, and they are going through something very difficult, something kind of unimaginable. They acquired a townhome, and the first winter that they went through, they had a pipe in the ceiling that had a leak, and the mold completely rendered the house unlivable. And all of the companies that they're working with, whether it's the mortgage company or the builder of the townhome, they're not being very helpful during this process, to say the least. So basically that means that my friends, they've had to live in an apartment, and I've seen them move around quite a few times since this happened this past winter. I've seen them have to move around quite a bit and find a way to afford to pay for rent at an apartment as well as pay for their mortgage, and I have no idea how they've done it. I know that God provides, but it's just kind of unthinkable to have to do that sort of thing. So I wanted to make this video, ask that you guys might consider giving in whatever way you can. If you can pray for them, please do that. Please consider giving. I know that I've seen so much growth and so much strength on both of their parts. Rachel has grown in her faith and in her trust in God, and I see him working in her, and we've had so many great conversations around that, and I'm very proud of her for her resilience and her faith. And John has just been a very, very strong foundation for Rachel. But I'm sure it's tested their marriage, and it's tested both of them individually, and I'm praying that God would be with them. And I'm thankful to God that he works all things for the good of those that he loves. I'm thankful for him walking with Taylor and with I keep saying their last name like it's a first name, with John and Rachel, the Taylors, walking with them through that, and praying that this season would come to a close, and that everything would be as it is. So please consider investing in them. It's going to be money well spent, and it's going to help a young couple get back on their feet. So please do that, and please keep them in your prayers. Thanks.